last time. Don't worry. Ooh, we're not going to keep you awake too long. I thought we are both all awake, might as well see you, you know? Otherwise, we don't have time, huh? You're going home soon, and I'm going home soon. Are we going home soon? I saw a bus outside and I feel something sentimentally. No, because it feels like somebody is going. Yeah. My God. Time passed so quickly, huh? I just thought, this time would be very long, from 23 to 26. I was counting, like maybe too long. But it passed so quick, huh? We've just came and now we had to go already. So quick, my God. It's not very pleasant, huh? But some of you stay longer, no? How long? The end of the year? Yeah. But you stay in, you have no problem with your bathroom there? No? Good. Good. Because we're going to repair. And maybe it's not very nice, yeah. It's too cold, huh? And you have to go outside toilet. Is it inconvenient sometimes? No? Wow, you are really good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for not complaining. Yes. That is something very nice already. Because I'm fed up with complaining. How much complaint can one person take? Anyway, when something we cannot do anything about it, then what can we do, right? Yeah, it just happens. Anyway, I want you to know that you're very welcome here, and I'm very happy that you come. I'm actually very honored that you have come. You take so much trouble and went such a long way. The Taiwan people, they had to take the bus from New York to here because they don't have ticket direct at this time. I just think this center not bad already. 1 hour from airport, no? 45 minutes from Orlando. This is very, very beautiful already. And then they were laughing. I said, why is that? He said, 24 hours. I said, where from? The moon? My God, I can't believe it. And they were happy, they're lucky that they could come. Some people could not, they're crying at home, For one of them that arrived, at least 10 of them want to trade place. Oh, wow, my God. Talking about sincerity, huh? Man, this is very incredible. So you see, that's also karma. Understand this? Even we bought a center was near the airport, still not too useful. Last time somebody complained in Korea that the center is about 3 hours away from Seoul airport, and now they got the interest from complaining. You want to teach us not to complain no more, huh? Okay, do you want to tell me anything or ask any question? Yeah, over there.
Muy buenos días, respetada maestra.
Buenos días.
Para colaborar al método conveniente, podemos llegar hasta donde está la persona y no necesariamente invitarla al centro.
When we go and give the convenient method, can we go where the person lives and not necessarily ask her to go to the center?
If it's really necessary, can, yes.
Si es realmente necesario.
Segundo.
Second question.
¿Debo sosegarme o debo tranquilizarme de que estoy apenas colaborando y no preocuparme de que estoy en un nivel muy alto.
Then my question is if I should kind of feel like tranquil and not to feel so much worry that I'm not in a high level to give the method.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you,
De
Master.
nada.
Gracias por toda la bondad y la belleza.
Thank
Y
you
yo te
for
digo
your
todos los
kindness
días,
and
gracias por todo lo que nos estás dando continuamente.
every day I say thank you to you for everything you give every day to us continuously.
Todo de nada. Yes, for the beginning, for many people, it is better to meditate in the tranquility of your house or the center. Your house, because that's where you live. That's where you meditate all the time. It's more convenient. But some people meditate in the office, some people meditate in the mountains, some people go to the sea, some people meditate anywhere. And they see the light too. Yeah? But when we do group meditation together, for many people, it's easier to see the light, easier to go into samadhi because of the collective energy, supporting energy, yeah? The like-minded people, and it's less disturbance. Yes. But some people, they don't need that also. Yeah, that helps. That doesn't mean not necessary. It is necessary, but that doesn't mean that it is impossible to meditate elsewhere or to see the light elsewhere. What do you think all the saints are doing? Like, what do you think Jesus is doing? He's not always in the desert. He has to go in the city, you see? And all his disciples, most his disciples are in the cities. And they meditate in the city too. And they also became saints, yeah? There is no such thing as God or light only reside in one special place. But there are such things as in a special place, it's easier for you and many people to see the light, okay? Yeah. So she should feel, okay, the convenient method or transmitting the initiation is not her power, no matter what her level, okay? So it's a master power at work, so it doesn't concern you. It doesn't concern your level, all right? I could use anybody, even the non-initiate, to give the transmission if I want to. But the reason you have a little bit more practice, more level, is better in case somebody asks you a question. Yeah? And if you know a little bit more, you remember more, you can answer better than as if you don't have any much level. You see what I mean? Yes. Level has nothing to do with initiation. Yeah, it's the master power. Yeah, master power can work through anything.
Beloved Master, I heard you saying once that Kuan Yin practitioners should endure anything that others cannot. And I'm sure that we should do so. But sometimes the situation is so violent that you feel that you are sharing, that the karma you're sharing is too heavy. So to what extent do we know that we have to keep on working or to keep on having the same job, or is the time to look for another one?
Well, you feel you cannot bear it anymore, then you move. Yeah? That means it's a time. Or sometimes it happened that some other job just suddenly came to you or offered to you, then know that this is time. That somehow they help you choose another job, naturally, okay? Sometimes it's not like keep helping people, keep helping, that will help him. No, 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 no. Because some people just don't learn anything. Yeah? They don't want to be helped. They just stick to whatever they want to and keep demanding things from you for themselves, which doesn't even help them. You know, they cannot digest your help. So there's no need to be stubborn and sticking in one position forever, or with sticking with someone forever if that person doesn't show any sign of improvement through your help, because you'll be wasting your time. And that person doesn't get any better. okay? Or that whatever situation doesn't get any better, get out, yeah? For example, if you keep putting, if you keep put the kid, you know, kindergarten kid into a university class, all he will do is just screaming, wanting milk, wanting mother, wanting attention. And even the professor who loves kids so much, it's not the place to put a kid there. Yeah? So either the professor has to move himself out of that class or move the whole class, or the kid has to go. It's no use if the professor keeps telling him all the great scientific, discovery to the kid, try to calm him down. It won't help him. And it doesn't help the professor job. It doesn't help the student. Yeah, I do the same. If some student are not a student, just come here make trouble, should go for the sake of the whole class. Yeah, just standing there and screaming forever doesn't help anybody. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Use your wisdom, not just love. Love without wisdom is blind, is stupid. And wisdom without love is also no good. Yeah. There is always, God never tell you to stick with one situation, because you have to grow. Everybody has to find their own way and grow too. And if somehow you and that situation or that person are not compatible, and you're not helping each other, yeah, you're not improving, each are not improving, then you gotta move, because God wants you to move, so that you can improve and make something new, you see? Yeah, it's just like sometimes change is good. Yeah. Yeah, next one.
Hi, Master. The other day after the performance, I was handing out the blessed candies to the performers. And I noticed the Westerners would take a few candies politely and say thank you. And then when I went to the Taiwanese, they just one handful, the other handful, and swamped me. And I'm wondering perhaps if you've told them something about the blessed candy which you haven't told the Westerners.
I don't dare. I haven't told them anything. It's already like that. If I told them, my God, you had nothing left for the Westerner. All you have for the Westerner is just thank you. No candies. Well, the Taiwanese people, they have been with me too long. They know all the tricks and traps and strategy to kill for the blessed food. I don't know. You ask him why, okay?
When you bless the food, what do you do to it, and how does it affect our practice?
Well, you ask the person who eat it. And that's the best proof, yeah. Well, I guess just love, huh? When somebody say they love you and they give you a handkerchief, you keep it dearly. It's not the same as you go outside and buy 10 handkerchiefs, which you don't care. I guess they just love me. And when I say blessed food, well, I don't do anything, actually. I myself is nothing. It's always nothing, but it is something that they like. Well, when somebody say, well, I don't know, it's very difficult to explain. Maybe the Taiwanese people can tell you better. I can't explain these things, which is very abstract. But at least put it this way, huh? Yeah, it's love that goes into it, no? When they ask me to bless the candy for them, yeah, they trust me, all right? And they know that if I bless it, that means there's blessing in there, good things, and love, well wishes, and maybe grace, at least everything that is good. Nothing negative that would go into this candy if you can touch the energy that goes into it. It could not be bad. So they like to keep them and eat them whenever they need, or share it with the other brothers and sisters. Yeah, or sell them maybe. The Taiwanese people, they're crazy about blessed food. Yes. Thank God we have 5 precepts, or they would kill you for blessed food. That's why I put the 5 precepts there. Because I know there will be blessed food and there will be trouble. Wow. It happens that they have experience with them, you know? It helps them. They feel good about them. And it works, something. So they like them. Yeah? You only like something that is good for you. And after some time you find out that it's really good. So you continue liking it. Yeah? Maybe you're Western, don't feel much about it. Then it's okay. You don't have to take them. Hmm?
Oh, we like them too.
Yeah? Well, at least it tastes good, you know. Mm. In Taiwan, they don't have candies or cakes, so they come here just for that. Yeah.
Can I ask another question also?
Sure, sure.
I'm from the centre in Melbourne, and we had a bit of a conflict between the initiates. We have 2 meditation halls. One's the main meditation hall, and the other's like a lounge where people can sit, but it's also a meditation hall for the noisy ones.
Mm. Snoring and all that?
Yeah, or the sick people. And recently, within a year or so, we made a rule that nobody could sleep in that meditation room.
Why?
I'm not sure of the reason why, I just know the rule came about.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the brothers asked if I could ask the question so he could understand, and I also don't understand why this rule would have come about.
I don't know. It's your center.
Another brother told me that, you know, when we sleep in a hall, that sometimes our thoughts can escape and perhaps corrupt the room. Is that true?
Possible, you have nightmare. Well, you could sleep in there too, if necessary, you know. But if it's not, maybe you should reserve a room for this reason. So when everyone come in, it feels like more sacred, you know, more special. Instead of sitting there and thinking, oh, that guy, he slept last night, he snored so loud, and his toes sticking out in his socks, and it looks so ugly. Yeah, and you have this image in your mind, you know, and it disturbs you for a while. Or somebody sleeping back all over and some smelly socks, you know, forgotten everywhere. And that once you feel unpleasant, you know, the negativity set in your mind. You see what I mean? So it's best, because that is a public place for meditation. In the house, your house, you cannot help it. Okay, you don't have enough room, you sleep in a room and you meditate in a room, it's okay too. But because it's your stuff, you know, your habit, you know where you put your socks and your own smell, you don't care so much. But in a public place, suppose if someone smells unpleasant and another person very sensitive and sit next to it, you know, and his smell still linger there while he sleeps and, you know, and he snores and all that. All these unpleasant memories will keep coming back when people come there, try to calm their mind, which is very turbulent already with a lot of, you know, negative things outside. So when they go into that place, they feel, oh, at least over here there's nothing to disturb me, you know, no distraction. This is a refreshment from my bedroom at home. You understand this? They don't want to jump from one bedroom to another bedroom. They might as well stay at home. There's a psychological effect also, you see? Mm-hmm. Not to talk about this abstract blessing or energy that we cannot touch. Just talk about psychological. Huh? Whenever you feel something unpleasant or displeased, then the negative set in or created already for you. And then there's another obstacle for you to clean. You see? With a lot of things you brought from home, from work already. Now you come here, you have to try, struggle, sometimes fight to take the socks out of your mind, for example. It's not nice, okay? But I have no rules against anything. But this is a logical thing. And it's your center. You guys decide what to do with it. Yeah? Because as you know, I don't forbid you to meditate in your sleeping room or anywhere else. Or why should I forbid you to, to sleep in the hall or anything? But I think it would be better not to, huh? Mm-hmm. If people meditate in there, it would be better not sleep there. But if we don't have any other place, then it's okay. You see what I mean? You have to accept it. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mm.
Master, I wanted to tell you, I just celebrated my first year anniversary with you. And I just want to tell you this has been the best year of my life. And I love you more every single day.
Thank you, honey. Thank you.
And the week, right when I got initiated, people would look at me like I was crazy because I was just so filled with joy, I would just laugh uncontrollably. And
you still do. Yeah.
Yes, I still do. And I just wanted to tell you that some days when I feel like there's no way that I could love you more,
no,
I love you even more.
Oh.
And this has absolutely been the best Christmas of my life because it never was really about getting gifts and giving gifts, because not the material type of thing.
I know.
But what you've given me.
Good. I'm glad you enjoy. It's because you're good. I'm so glad to have such people like you.
No, I feel
really make my day. Yeah.
I feel honored that you took me because I know people can look for thousands and thousands of years and not find what I've been blessed to find in this lifetime.
Isn't that nice? Yes.
So thank you, Master.
You're good. You're good. Because you are a real student. Yeah, you are a university student. Yeah, that's what it should be. That's what it should be. That we're here because we're supposed to be here. Yeah, not just come here because just everybody else come here. Yeah, that's what I mean by some people should get out, so that other people can do their own business,
And the other thing, Master,
Yes.
I was fortunate enough for Ching High Day to go this year to be in San Jose, and I just wanted to let you know that the brothers and the sisters who work in your restaurant, they work so hard and they are so sweet and so giving, and the food was so good that I came back, and I mean in 2 days was a Buddha and a half. And your bakery there was just totally out of this world. I mean, I couldn't stop eating your desserts the whole time.
You're lucky.
I was there, so I wanted to let you know that they just were very accommodating to me, and they just go out of their way. So, and to let you know that, I have expanded since I last saw you this summer, but I think every inch was well worth it. So thank you, Master.
I've been there before. Yeah, but whenever I'm there, they cook crazy stuff. So too much salt, too much sugar. I just keep thinking, Master, 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 where's Master? Oh. And poor Master. Yeah, I let you enjoy better. Because when I'm there, they're kind of nervous and don't cook too well. And everybody else share the same fate, huh? Yeah, it is the same. It's good for you. Good for you.
It was interesting because when I first had the first dessert there, I said, I taste Master in the food, but it was one particular dessert. I ate it, and I just took one bite, and I just started laughing uncontrollably.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a lot of love put in there. See? That's what it means by blessed food. You all have the power to bless or to curse yourself or anyone else. So we just use our thinking carefully. You see? You bless somebody when you think good about that person. Yeah? Or when you give a gift with blessing power because you give with love, then that person will receive love. And when you ask, even if you ask a question, you would bless me also, if it's a really sincere question. Or if you tell me a story, it's a true story, and it's your sincerity, I feel blessed also. These things we cannot touch, but we feel it. Yeah? So the blessed food is similar like that. Yeah? I don't do anything. It's just my being, my love. Yeah? That probably transforms some of the cells of the dead matter into something more living, more loving. And when they eat them, they feel good. So they come for more, especially, well, it's free anyway. Yes. All right, huh? Yeah. When you eat the food the initiate cooks, it's different, huh? Yeah, mostly feel better. Yes. In Taiwan, people go to meditate every week in Miaoli Center, thousands of them every week, even when I'm not there. Of course, when I'm there, it's more. But they came also because of the food. The food is so good in the center, yeah, because when you cook with dedication and love, that is God who's cooking. That is when you awaken the God inside you, the God that is love and blessing and all happiness and all loving or giving inside you. And then that will influence the food. You know that. Our thought is powerful. Our energy is powerful, especially when you are a meditating practitioner. Your energy is different. All it is about energy in the universe. Yeah? Good energy, bad energy. When you sit next to a person and if he's a bad, sometimes you feel bad, no? And if you sit next to a good person, saintly person, you just feel elated. Yeah. So similar with the blessing power. The person who has love, can transmit love through food, through anything, through the air. Yeah? Food is just a mean to, transmit. Doesn't even need the food. But because we are in this material world, we need to something. Yeah, the master do not need the food to transmit this love or blessed power. But we need these things. Yes. Okay.
Just a quick note on blessing the food. There is physical evidence today that when you bless something, you change its molecular structure. Yes. And I saw on the internet, everything is on the internet now. There is this Japanese scientist that took some water, like polluted water, for example, from a river in Japan, and then he froze it, and he magnified it 500 times, and he took a picture of it. The water that was very polluted had no shape. It looked like mud, just a big mud thing. And then he went to a temple and asked one of the priests to bless the water. Same exact water, same sample. Did the water, put again, froze it, took a picture. And the muddy look of it became a beautiful crystalline structure. Because water has 5, it's like a snowflake.
Right.
And then he decided to continue the experiment. And then he took another water and he said, if I put a word on it, so he put thank you, just a container of water, and he taped a word on it. And then he took a picture of that water, and it was a different structure, different picture. Like the water had a language. And then he took a water and he said, let's put some music to the water. So he put the water and he put hard rock, heavy metal rock, really noisy music. And that water was all distorted and it looked like faces on it. Then he took the water and he said, let's say Mahatma Gandhi or Mother Teresa. And every single thought, or every single word had a different image. The water changed every single time, even a polluted water.
Yeah.
So it was really, it's amazing when we think about blessing food, even ourselves, that we do even change the structure of the
Yes.
food or the water. I mean,
Yes.
there's physical evidence of it.
It's good. You know, I'm very shy. When you ask too much about what kind of power I had a hard time to explain. So I probably just tell you that they like the food, they like the cakes or something like that. So, but you have to find out yourself, okay? I'm not a very good advertising agent. Yeah, I rarely say things about like that. If I say something, I would say the master or the master power. It's not me that I'm talking about, okay? The master or the master power. That is impersonalized. But this even a physical evidence for any priest, anyone with the good intention could bless something and make it better than nothing. You see what I mean? When you bless the water, when somebody with spiritual power bless the water, has light. And if you see it, you can see it. When you put two different water here, and the one is blessed and the one is not blessed, you see the one is blessed will sparkle with light. Yeah, kids, they will go to that. Or dogs, they'll go to that. You don't have to tell them which one is a blessed water. They go and take that instead of the other one because they can see the light. Not all the kids can see, you know, younger kids they can see. And many dogs they can see. They can see spiritual aura of people. That's why some dogs, they bark at somebody, but they don't bark at everybody else or anybody else. So there are such things as, you know, spiritual power or different energy from different people. You know that, huh? Yeah, okay. Yeah, sometimes you go out to eat sometime in some restaurant or something, even though it looks clean, you still feel dirty, no? That is the energy. There's some blessing power is missing. And so a lot of people, they bring like food to the temple or to the church to ask the priest or the commissioner, whatever, the nun or the monk to bless them. They do have some effect. Even though these monks and nuns, maybe they're not really practice Guanyin or anything, but they're sincere, they're pure. You know, they have some blessing power. Yeah, so it does work. Yeah, to some extent, you know, not as good as the enlightened person, of course, yeah, but better than nothing, like the Japanese. Yeah. And when you say to somebody, "Oh, bless your heart," or "Okay, may God bless you," it really has effect. So do say these things. Do wish people well. Nah? Okay, next one.
Sorry for bringing this up again. It's just been such a big obstacle for me for 1 year now. You know, I told you I had this person who sent me negative energy, and since this happened, it seems like I cannot get this negative influence out of my life again, no matter how hard I try. I think it must be something in me. Maybe that's not positive enough, but I really cannot, and I've been desperately.
Who do you think would send negative energy to you?
Oh, it was someone I met at the university, and at first I made friends with him, and I even introduced you to him, and then I noticed that something was wrong. He kind of tried to sort of make me possessed or something, and I started acting very strangely, and then I realized after a while that he was using some kind of black magic to manipulate me and steal my energy. And then I found this out, and then I became stronger than this. But he continued to make trouble, even came to our house and stayed outside and kept sending this energy, or even false images and stuff, like of past lives, I think maybe even wrong, just always trying to bind me to him and influence me in a very negative way.
It's not that he's using anything, he's just disturbing you because he's talking you around. And so it makes you difficult to forget him. And because he's negative, so because he make you think of him, so you're connected.
Yeah.
And his negativity influence you. It's not that he's trying to do anything really to harm you. Understand? That's what I say with some people, they just bug you. They look harmless, they look humble, and they're begging you for love and mercy, but they are really troublemaker. They just want to, I say, crowd your mind, your thought, your dream, and they suck your life. And they don't let you alone. Yes. So it just happened already. We cannot do much about it. Maybe you ask the police to help. Yeah. Or tell him that please leave you alone. Although because you don't feel affinity with him. In beginning maybe you thought so, but right now you do not.
No.
So please leave you alone. Maybe you have to call police next time if he do not leave you alone. You tell him, okay? Or write him a letter and give it to him. Don't talk. Yeah? Because when you talk, he will try to talk back, and then you know, exchange in energy, and you feel worse. Nee? Nobody really can do anything to a Kuan Yin sincere practitioner. It's just that he keep reminding you of himself, and let you cannot have peace and an empty mind to meditate. He try to bug you. A lot of people do that, including my disciple. They just hang around all the time, stalking me everywhere. Just try to do anything, just to get my attention, just get to crowd his or her image in my mind, so that I cannot think of anybody else or do anything else or love anyone else. This is negative in itself. He doesn't have to try to do anything. He alone, or she alone, the being is enough. You know, like the fire, it doesn't have to try to burn you. He's hot, you see what I mean? So the nearer we are, the hotter we feel, you see? So unfortunately, there are people like that in this world. So you see how feasible to deal with it. You cannot move the house, right? You cannot move.
I already moved.
And he still know you? Still know where you are?
Right now, he doesn't know where I am, but I found that some of the things we had in our house before, they kind of retain this energy. And so I'm wondering if I should just throw them away.
Throw them away.
Yeah.
Throw them away. Anything you feel that his energy, throw it away. Okay? Throw as far as possible. Burn them. Yeah, or throw out, you know. Bury them, burn them. If you cannot burn, then throw away.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, it takes some time, but you will get over it. You will. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very sorry for you.
Oh,
I'm very sorry.
but I thank you so much, because any kind of difficulty, the Master Power is always there and helping so much, and I appreciate it so much. Really.
It's good. You are wise yourself. You have moved the house, and that's good. I don't put your name on the telephone book, though.
No, nothing.
Okay. Can change your name if you want. So
Yeah.
I think. Well, it's good that you moved, and it takes some time to wear out your memory. That's all. It's still in here, and whenever you see something, remind of him. It's even more so. Especially the person you don't like. The more you want to forget him, the more you cannot forget. And they cling to you, you know, psychically also.
Yeah.
Their thought, their psychic, everything, they cling to you. It's like leeching onto you. That's the problem. It's not that you don't want to forget him. He's leeching onto you. Because you have contact before, you see? Or your cell and still record it, and memories, and the energy lingering there. And sometimes you talk to each other, and you know, sometimes you exchange energy in breathing or saliva, things like that, and these things take a long time to erase. Okay? But be patient, it will be done. Okay? Every time you remember about him or feel disturbed about this energy, go drink a glass of cold water. Yeah? And I'll go take a shower. Yeah. And then deep breathing, relaxing, listen to tape, or go watch a funny movies, or watch TV, whatever. Do anything, okay? Or go talk with a good friend, or call a friend to talk. Call an initiate, or go to group meditation, whatever. Keep yourself busy. And then you will forget very soon, okay? Very soon. Keep busy, doing things that you like to do. Don't sit there and waste your time on that worthless person and troublemaker. Okay? Keep yourself busy all the time. Reading books, do whatever, do the thing that you like to replace the thing that you don't like. See? Because just sit there and hating a person is also not so good.
Yeah.
Replace it with something more positive. Live out your life. Don't let him live your life for you.
Yeah.
This is a problem. Sometimes we have to replace positive things, okay? Not just try to forget the negative, but replace it positive so it cover it up and erase that thing out. Just like a tape recorder, a tape, you want to record some new thing, you erase the old thing, yeah? All right. Put something on top of it, and then the old thing's gone. See that? Okay. Our mind is also a recorder. Yes? Anything else, baby?
Master, I've heard, and perhaps it's not true, but you must tell us then. You've always had monks or nuns that have been working for you. And it seems that they're not always doing it the way you would like it. But I heard now that you're contemplating or thinking about taking married people as helpers for you. Can you tell more about that?
Did I say that? How long ago? Probably 10 years ago.
So it's not true?
Oh, probably 10 years ago. I'm not taking anybody, neither married, single, monk, none, nobody. I come here only because I want to see you. They live here by themselves, the monks. I don't need. You want to help me? You married, right? Thank you anyway.
No, I feel in the world it's more acceptable in a way that when you're married, it seems you have an easier communication with your fellow human being. While a monk and a nun will not have that easiness.
Yes.
I thought it may be beneficial even for you to also have married people working for you. And as I heard that you have been contemplating that, but that seems not to be true.
Well, I've been contemplating it for many years already. Now it's just sometimes I talk, maybe it's better like that, maybe we should. But married people, they stay married. They stay home. See? So where do I go? We have some married people before, and they want to come here and just become nun and monk also. And they still can stay married together. But then they also go back home later. It's not easy. Either way. Well, nobody do enough things the thing that I would like to do anyway, because of different level of understanding. And we humans have very difficulty understand each other anyway. Yeah, and I guess you have difficulty understand me when it comes to working, because I'm more detailed. Maybe I see things more clear than they do. But maybe that's why they are disciples. So I continue complaining and they continue improving. That doesn't mean they are not good. Yeah? Well, that's the way they are. They make mistakes, I correct it, and we try to make the best out of it. Yeah? Married people, they hardly come here. They hardly stay. If they stay a while, and then they miss the old life, comfortable, they came back. They went back, okay? So it's okay. The monks, they're doing a great job. I have just a handful of monks who has to do many things. So it's okay if they make mistakes. I don't like that, but I accept it, because they're only disciples. I'm mad, I'm angry, but they're just kids. They need to grow. Besides, even if they're perfect, each one perfection is different. Each one knows something that for example, he knows mechanics, yeah? The other one knows computer. But sometimes they have to do different job also out of their profession, yeah? And they're doing the good job already concerning that they have never learned video outside, concerning that they have never learned how to tape record outside. They just all trained here, by me, the very last person that could teach anybody anything about computer or mechanics or videotape even. But we manage, okay? Somehow, because of our sincerity and dedication, we can do a lot of things without knowing, without professional knowledge in advance. So we try to do our best. They even plant vegetable, catch crocodiles. Yeah, okay. Cooks, men, cooks. Clean the center, prepare things for you and for themselves. So actually, I cannot praise them too much, Praising anybody is killing them, making their ego growing and their spiritual dwarfing. So it's okay that I complain, yeah? And it's okay that I make mistakes. When one does so many things, one is bound to make mistakes. Only when you do nothing, then you don't make mistakes. So it's all right. But it's also okay that I get mad. It's natural. They like that. They expect it. Because if they don't like it, they wouldn't stay all these years. Okay? So we are very compatible as a team. One like to scold, the other one like to make mistakes, so it's okay. Yeah, I would like that all married people and all that can help us also, but it doesn't seem like their destiny is helping them at all. Many married people come and they go. The people who became monks, it doesn't mean that they're better than you or anything. It's just that their mind are set on this direction. They want to do this kind of job. They want to live this kind of life. They're dedicated. You see what I mean? Yes. So because they are dedicated like that, they already settled for this kind of thing. I can use them anytime. They're available. They're only for that. They're only here for this, for me. For whatever use that need, whatever need to be used, whatever little capability they have. Yeah, whatever they can do, they're willing, they are there. See? But the married people, they have their mind set on married life, okay? The different mindset, different thinking already. Not dedicated for the public, dedicated for family life. Small public, family public. You see, different kind. Your mind is what's important. What you want to do is important, you see? Mistake I can correct, but the set of mind I cannot change. I cannot interfere with your choice in life. Not that he's better, you worse, or anything. You both can be enlightened and meditate, but your mind wants to do something else. Yeah. Even some people come in and they not really want to be monks and nuns, so after a while, the romance gone, and they also went out. See? So it takes a very settled mind to stay. And a settled mind is easier to use than a confusing and restless mind. All right, brother? Yes. Very dedicated, the monks and the nuns. They have to be dedicated.
May I ask another question?
Sure.
First thing, I didn't want to criticize the monks. I just wanted to stimulate the
of course.
marriage, yeah.
I know you did not want to criticize them. You just heard it from my tape and from my everyday, who is the idiot who did this again? You no need to criticize.
The next thing is, you've been talking about a center. And wouldn't it be nice for you to have a center in every continent?
I think we do.
6 centers all over, that each continent has its own main center where you could come to, and that all the centers are in a way run by the people of that continent, but you live there for 3 months, or 4 months, and you visit them rather than that they come to visit you. What do you think of that?
Thank you very much. Thank you. If we can afford it, it's fantastic. So what now? It's all my work, right? I got to buy more center and I got to visit
No,
different
I'm not saying
continents
you
all
must
the
buy
time.
it.
Well, who will? You buy?
I thought the initiates have enough money to do that.
If we have enough initiates in that continent, yes. And if we have enough wealthy initiates in that continent, yes.
Mm.
Yeah. You must know money is very hard to come by in too many different continents. Not every continent are so rich and easy for the people who live there. And I don't select rich disciples. I take everyone. Yeah. And mostly of them, they earn honest and hard money. Okay? They can only afford to go to retreat sometimes or, help charity. But not to buy big land or equip a center. You must know a center costs a lot of money. This one costs almost $2 million US, yeah? One of it. And we still continue maintenance. Yeah. Every time after retreat, we have to spend some more money repairing toilet and all that stuff. Yeah, broken things. It's a continuous job to maintain a center. It's not just to buy one. First you buy, and then you have to repair, or you build whatever necessary, so that people can come, retreat, have comfort, yeah? Or even if you don't build anything, you need somewhere, a bathroom or something at least, yeah? And a permit to have electricity, to gather thousands of people, without policemen coming. You have to be legal. And it takes some time too. And it depends on what kind of center you buy. If you buy a land which is agriculture, cheaper and all that, you're not allowed to do this. And if you buy this kind of land, it's expensive. Yeah? And it's not always enough space. This is the biggest hall we can ever find around here, and it's can only house so much people, so we have to attend and all that. But water, electricity for thousands of people, all the time functioning. You have to think of all that. And that's okay. Okay, suppose I can buy a land and I can afford all that, everything comfortable. You need staff to run it. You need really monks and nuns to run it, not lay people, not married people. You come once a week or once a while, and then the center will become rotten and everything fall apart and everybody look at everybody else. You don't have money to maintain, you don't have manpower, you don't have energy. Because if you have a big center, nobody there, you come every week just to maintain. You don't have time to meditate. Yeah? So many things. It's not like you buy a piece of cake and just eat it. Yeah. So if you want to buy a center, please consider first, yeah? Like consult with government, anything. Is it possible? Is it legal to do this, to do what? What is allowed? How many people?
Thank you, Master.
Yeah, but the government knows we are good, so it's okay. So you see, there are complications sometimes in this world when you deal with a lot of people. It's not like just money and buy the center, hey? Yeah. If we buy the center and let outside people take care of it, it's also not convenient, right?
I just wanted to tell the brother that, actually, this organization is very unusual for the amount of centers that we have and that we own all over the world.
Yes.
We've got centers just about on every continent, except for maybe Africa or India. But
we have
maybe
Africa,
mainland
we
China.
have
Oh,
now.
we do now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, South Africa, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have centers on every continent, but as Master said, if we think about the complication of all the legalities and all of the building and all of the access in and out and access to airports and access to transportation and communications and cell phones and blah 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 blah. There's lots of complication to that, and then we think of how many people internally that want to work full time doing nothing but serving other people. And how dispersed they are already, and so forth. Master has practically killed herself over the last 12, 13, 14 years trying to serve all of us. So, I mean, if you're new, maybe you haven't seen all of that, and of course the question would come from that innocence. But for somebody who's been here for years and years, I can say that, you know, thank you, Master.
It's all God blessing, actually. It's all God blessing. I feel ashamed to, you know, kind of complaining when I talk, you know. Yeah.
Master, I agree with Pamela so much. I haven't been here as long as she has, but it's a lot of work and we really do appreciate it. I just wanted to add that yesterday you were speaking a little bit about the center and looking for somewhere near the ocean and all that. And whatever you choose, there are disciples who have money who are willing to help. So you don't always have to bear all that burden. Mm-hmm. And there was a lady right beside me who started to talk to me a little bit about that we should help. And I agreed with her so much, but we just didn't discuss it because you were talking. But I'm sure there's many disciples, and you shouldn't have to bear all that burden financially. It's hard enough, the rest.
Thank you. No, actually, if we sell this and sell that, you know, we could buy it, but it's not as, probably not as immediately as good as we want, or not as big as we like, or not in the spot that we like, which is so near airport and so near shoppings and things like that, you know. It's never can be, I don't think. This time, everybody discovered the ocean so good, and unless you probably go to some place that nobody wants to go, but then we have handicap about, you know, facilities also. But thank you very much. If we, we can, if we find a good place and we could afford it, then probably we'll let you know then. Hmm? But mostly, it's not like a burden or anything. I didn't mean that. Yeah, I didn't mean that. What I mean is I really wish that the things are more simple for all of us. Then I would have done it long ago. See, I just feel sorry for you also, you know, like coming here so cold and there's nothing to do. I wish I could have somewhere warmer weather and we could swim in the break time, you know, when you're not sleeping, you can go next to the beach and ta-ta-ta-ta instead of sitting next to the crocodile lake and get shivering like this. Yes. I know there's some better place than here. That's why. Some warmer, you see? And I wish that I could have that for you. That's what it is. I really do. It's cool, you know. Maybe we can have it someday. Maybe. I'm still looking, you know. I'm still looking. Maybe it's not as good as we want or not as big, but we can do something. Like, okay, we have that as the main hotel and everybody else scattered all over other hotel, cheap hotel nearby, something, and go there together, you know, take turn, you know, like, okay, like this, you know, a few hundred to group in here, and next one another 100, you know, if that's workable with the local law also. The thing is not about much about financial. It's not only financial. It's about many things. I just had headache.
You worry too much, Master. It's cold, and we know it's a little cold, but to be with you after 1,000 years, it's nothing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm very touched. I guess I just worry too much. But I really do like those places, you know. I wish you could go there together, you know, and at the break time or any time you go to swim in the sea, warm, you know, feel good physically as well as spiritually. Yeah, because you spend money to buy a ticket to come here. I wish you would make a holiday of it as well. You see what I mean? Because I know some better places. If I don't know, probably I never thought about it. I stay in Maldives for 10 years. I never think of anything. Yeah. And I see some beach in Taiwan, which is not very appetizing and very small, you know, so I didn't think much. But I came out now after Maldives. I went all over. I see Cancun, I see Miami. I was, oh, wow, this would be a good place for my little kids to come run around. Yeah, but the thing is, you know, we, the spiritual people, are not often as rich as the outside people, eh? But I tell you what, we are very rich. We just share it all over, that's why. Over the years, if we didn't give our money away so much, we could have bought a big hotel already, big land already, in near the sea somewhere, in United States or anywhere else. But we would do it. Maybe not big, small. Small. We would do it one day. Not in every continent, brother, but maybe this continent or one continent. And we all come together, you know. It's also nice. Yeah. If we want to go some other continent, we could rent temporarily a hotel or something. We do that all the time. Yeah. Because to run a center is a lot of work. Yeah. And then every center need equipments and all that stuff, you know. A camera like this costs $50,000. And every center must have all this. Just one camera. And we have all kind of equipment. Costs a lot of money. And who's going to use them? Yeah? And we need thousands of translation. This is a little pocket thing you have there. And every center must have that, yeah? And we need hundreds of toilets, and every center must have that. Hundreds of bathrooms for shower. All the center must have that. And hot shower, hot water 24 hours. And must have good electricity for a big group, you know, not a small one. So, and you have to apply for that. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. Be patient. When we go up there, we have everything. No need to buy. But I know your questions come from your heart, like, you know, so that everything more comfortable, everybody can, you know, have one continent, have your own center, you feel like you also have. And it would be nice. Maybe one day we'll have, maybe my successor will be richer, you know, maybe we go and convert the World Bank manager. Hey, yeah, you could do something like that for me instead. And then we'll talk, okay? Yeah.
Master, I just wanted to say that, you know, we come to the centers and we see you, and all of this work is going on in the background. So much work for the people that have not ever had the experience of working on the working teams. You gotta know, I mean, these people sometimes, they don't sleep for days and days, sometimes weeks. You know, yeah. they sleepitate for a couple hours, you know, in between. And they're constantly on the run. I mean, with Master's organization, it's always quickly, you know, you gotta move right now, take the opportunity right now. And so, you know, so much has gone into, it seems maybe a little bit, you know, humble accommodations that are provided here, but while we're so infinitely blessed, you know, to, I mean, whenever we're charged money for something that needs to happen, it's always the minimum, just the barely enough to cover the base expenses, with everything else, you know, being paid for by Master, and so many people working, you know, hundreds of people working behind the scenes, and the volunteers and the sincerity of some of the older practitioners that come in, and without question, you know, they've come all the way from Taiwan, and they haven't seen Master for a year or 2 years, and they spend their entire time in the kitchen, and they can't even sit here and listen to her because they love her that much, because they love you that much, you know, and
yeah, they're really good.
I just have to say, thank you doesn't say enough.
No, yeah. I feel very awed by their dedication. I just think I'm very lucky to have this kind of love. I don't know how I earn it, but I do have. I got. Talk about it, I just want to cry. You know? When we don't talk about it, we take everything for granted. Now you brought it up. Sometimes I go into the kitchen, hey, and they're so happy like heaven. And it just tastes a little of their food. My God, I feel all their effort is really worthwhile. You know, sometimes I go into kitchen just for that because I don't have time to come out. Yeah, and they don't mind. They don't mind. They're laughing all the time. They're smiling. Do you ever heard any kitchen people complain in the heat, or any of Hufa who had to stand in the cold in the front gate there, have no chance to even glimpse at my car? Yeah, they do all work, you know. I don't know how our disciples are so good like this. So good. I guess I push them too hard, they don't have time to think anymore. Go, move it, quick, 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 quick. Yeah, when you work just automatically, you don't let the mind interfere so much. You just do it. It's better. Yeah, the Taiwanese disciples, they are good. I've been with them for 10 years, and they have good training. And they, in fact, they transmit this kind of enthusiasm to other country disciples as well. So most of us are very dedicated. Yeah, now, most of us. But the Taiwanese, of course, they're original, you see. Yeah, you are duplicated. But you're also very good. Anything I ask you, you would do it right away. You would. You would do even I ask. If you see anything need doing, you do it. And, above all, you even appreciate it. That means you know, and that's good enough already. Yes. Just sometimes other brothers, sisters, they're new, or they have not been here before, or they have not been too many times. They did not observe. So they think it's easy, but most of you, you know it. So, because you've been here, you've been on retreat many times. Even in hotel, we couldn't have it as good also, not just like you've been in a luxurious hotel. We also the same, almost the same. Yeah, we also have to cook it for ourselves. And the hotel also we have to squeeze four, five people. So we survive, you see, we're happy, yeah. You see, the most happiest people are the poor people. Yeah. Mostly you see the rich people, they're not smiling that naturally. If they do smile, it is cosmetic. It's like me. Yeah. But the poor people, they're happy. They don't have the pressure that the rich people have. They don't have demand on them, so they're happy. They live day to day. So maybe we are poor, but we're happy, happy, happy. No? Who say you're poor? Yeah, so rich. Yes. Yeah, we're famous because we help a lot of people. Oh, not famous. What I mean is we are famous with ourselves for that, huh? So we're not poor. We're okay. We're okay. No matter how big I build, it will not be enough, Anyway, we're okay, really. We're good. Huh? We're good. What else? More sunny question. Yeah.
You talked about being famous. I talk about you to people, around and here and there, and they say, "How come we don't know her?"
No, we're not famous. What I mean is we're famous within charities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even there, it's not publicized in the big channels.
No, we don't.
We don't see what you do anywhere. And when I tell
them,
get
anywhere. We get in anywhere where other people cannot get in.
Right.
Last time in New York, somebody just told me, many other organizations stay outside waiting. They just let our disciple go in the ground zero to serve food and water and drink every day. But no channel knows about
it. Is it what you would like? You prefer it that way, or?
Yeah, I prefer that way, but whatever happens. I don't try desperately to, we just do whatever we have to do, but we don't go all out of way to cause attention of the media, because it's not our purpose, that's all. But if they happen to see us, we don't try to cover with a sleeping bag or anything and say, "No, I'm not there." Mostly we do too quietly. too efficiently, and then we get out before the media get in. Yeah. So sometimes, like in Taiwan, a big earthquake and disaster and all that, and our group were the first one to came, because we are equipped with, walkie-talkie and amphibious boats and everything, which our disciple invented himself and make it himself, and go direct to the flood area and take people out where the helicopter cannot even. Helicopter take too little and couldn't go in sometimes too windy, too dangerous, they don't go. Our disciple go in there, take families out. And media don't even know about it. Later, sometime I went there. For example, earthquake, I'm the first one to call Taiwan and tell everybody, do this, do that, do that. And they don't know anything. And when I was in a lecture, I was invited to the academy, department, and talk about that. And then one of the journalists asked me, where were you when we had such and such earthquake? We never heard of you. You say you do a lot of charity, you never care, or something like that. And so one of our disciples would tell her, that we did this, did that, did blah, 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 blah. All the cars that go in other area later on borrow from us. All the walkie-talkie, we lend it to them after we finish one area, and we also help. And all the tents that you've seen in the disaster area that the family put up to sleep temporarily, that's our tent that we donate. Everything, when he talked, looked like everything that's from us. You know what I mean? And none of the Taiwanese newspaper is quick enough to go there to even catch a glimpse of us. We were the first one. We come in, we do our job, we get out. And then the media came with all the big group and, photo and all kind of things. Yeah, the same in New York. Same in New York.
I was watching CNN.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they were going around Ground Zero and interviewing some of the firefighters and stuff, and they were saying, wow, the people that are out here helping us are so dedicated. They're here all hours of the night, and there was I don't remember which disciple it was, but little, very short Asian woman with a little yellow jacket, comes over to give this guy a meal, and I was going, made me cry, because it was like, that was us.
But later on, they even let all of them in, and they don't let anyone else.
Actually, one of the disciples in Detroit told us that he had his ID card, like this. Yes. And he didn't have any badge to get in, but he just kind of showed the policeman our ID card, and they let him in.
Yes, because they know already that we have been there 24 by 24 since the first or second days.
In fact, they said at Ground Zero, we were 2 blocks closer to Ground Zero than even the Red Cross.
Yes. Then we go inside the Ground Zero to bring food and coffee 24 hours. And just now, Trung was telling me, some people were so tired, the fire worker and all that, they're tired, they lay down, lay down. But when they hear somebody say, oh, the Supreme Master Ching meal is here, and everybody jump up and come and get it. And some people come too late, and just like 10 or something people don't have it. They say, oh, we've been waiting for this and we don't get it. So they say, no, don't worry, 10 minutes, we bring some more. And then they're so happy, say, oh, that's okay then. And we've been giving free meal, all that time until they say don't need no more. I mean, they close it in. And
it's funny though, because they didn't name us, or no. The news wasn't specifically like advertisement for the Supreme Master organization or whatever. But our people were still there. I mean, on the film footage, they're still there in the background, and those who know, the little yellow outfit. You can
the jacket is the one that I told them to wear.
The rescue team, right?
So that people know what they are. So because if you come like this, they don't know who you are. It takes a long time to explain and have to prove yourself. But afterward, they know us already, and they let us in all the time. They don't let other organization in, but they let the yellow vest person pass through with no problem, because they know us already. And last day, they don't let anyone in at all. And our group also was denied. But the fire rescue and the police said, no, I know this group. Let them bring the meal in. We love the meal. And then they opened the gate and let them come in. Yeah. And at that place, at that time, only top police or, really important person can get in there. Not even normal police, or organization can get in there. But because we were there in the first place already, when nobody else was there, and probably they got hooked on our food already, so they know we're okay. So they keep letting us in. Because we do it unconditionally, it's a free meal all the time, 24 hours. Oh, the brothers and sisters there, they really work without sleep.
Yeah, Master.
Yes.
I was there helping out with the kitchen.
Tell us something.
What we did mostly, I volunteered for the kitchen side, and Anna over here and other people were at ground zero.
Yeah.
So they come back looking so exhausted. I mean, they're there like 12 hours at a time, and they bring the food there, and they stay there, and they deliver the food. And we got a lot of stories about how people there really loved us and the food that we brought. And the chief of police of New York kept coming back to the booth because he loved the food that we brought there.
Yes.
And the governor kept coming back to ask, where are you guys from?
The what? The governor?
The governor.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he kept asking Baklang, because she was there too, where are you from? And she kept saying, see that sign? Supreme Master Ching. And we didn't have the banner in the beginning, and later on they did put up the banner we brought from San Jose, in fact.
Yeah, it's okay.
But I know here Anna was there right on ground zero, right there in front.
Yeah, because that's
so she can tell you a lot of stories.
That's not a safe place to be, so some of the people, they are very surprised that we go in there. It's dangerous, yeah, very dangerous. They think it's a dangerous ground to be, but I think our brothers and sisters, they don't know how to spell fear anymore. Okay, who want to tell me the ground zero stuff?
They told me to say something. I forgot already, but then.
Oh, okay, if you forgot.
Although it's hard to forget because we were in New York. It was very hard in the beginning after the explosion.
I know.
We really suffered. It was like a strong impact of, and then, I remember I woke up next day after the explosion, and the fellow initiate, she was in my house. She couldn't go to New Jersey, and I said, Jesus, what a hard feeling. It feels like God died, because it was dead, really.
Yeah, everybody feel that way. That's why.
Yeah. And we didn't know what to do, so I said I couldn't go to work, just work. And I said, we have to do something. And then we went to the center, and they organized the rescue work. And it was the only thing, like for me personally, that I was enjoying doing at that time, to be at the very spot of disaster. And because it brought like hope to my heart, because I saw all these men working hard, very strong people, and I believed in. I started believing in just like the country is in a good hand, like those people are very safe, that like very strong, and they are very devoted. So they were coming to us for coffee. In the morning, that was the most popular, actually. In the morning, they was coming down from the shift, and I never made so much coffee in my life. And actually, it was my first experience in making coffee, because I don't drink coffee myself. So
you must have been good at it.
Yeah, and then they came and they said, like, your coffee is the best, very strong.
They need it. They need it. They work hard. They need to be awake.
Yeah,
yes.
The
firemen and the police, they're also heroes. They're good.
They work so hard. I couldn't believe it.
Yes.
They work 24 hours or more.
Who wouldn't work hard if you see such thing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So then.
So what else?
I don't know. They were very happy about our meals. You know, the meals when like
Nobody else brought any meals there?
actually, you know, like we were very close to the disaster site. It was like 2 blocks away. We could see the disaster site from our booth.
I know.
And then you know, like when the meals came, and I thought maybe it's like in the beginning because they advertised on TV that everything was there, you know, and we just when we came to actual site, nothing was there. Actually, there was Salvation Army or Red Cross. But then, you know, like people, they came to us once and they said, oh, they haven't had like hot meal for 3 days.
But no, so no meal, just come but no meal.
Yeah, and because they have like candy bars or cookies and all kind of junk food.
Socks.
Yeah. It couldn't like sustain the
energy.
And
they work like mad there. They need it.
They're big people, so
yeah.
they need
and
a
they
lot
eat
of
vegetarian.
food.
They feel good enough.
Yeah. They praised us all.
Yeah, all the
for
time.
Food. They love the food.
They love the
ate
food.
everything. You know,
They ate everything.
It went like we brought like 100 meals in like 10 minutes. It was gone. You know. So the car was going back to the center to bring more, and then and
that's good that they're satisfied. Oh,
yeah,
I'm so happy.
So they were very happy about this,
yes,
and they were very happy about the coffee and hot everything was hot was there. And for us was like I guess because the air over there and was so hard.
I know
the dust in the air.
Yes.
And
Did
the smoke.
you guys wear masks? I told.
We had to wear a mask.
Yes.
So then it was kind of hazard to our health, I guess, to everybody's health.
Very proud of you. Very proud.
Thank you. I just.
The firemen are brave, and you are also very brave. And you're not even fireman.
No, I just wanted
because if you don't do it, you might become a fired woman. I will fire you. Yeah, I keep calling, and it seemed like it's not fast enough for me, But thanks to your effort, you really try your best. And thanks to the sister who offered the house, which became the restaurant. Nearby, the house is 2 blocks from the ground zero. Everything worked out well, huh?
Yeah, we thank you, Master, for giving us this opportunity to serve people. I said this was like very, very sad opportunity, but,
you feel you did something good.
Yeah, we feel this. It was like tremendous satisfaction at this time, of disaster, really.
You see,
really.
You feel the direct impact of your loving and kindness.
Yeah, I felt this. Yeah. So everybody did, and then, like it was like needed. Like I felt so much better after, you know.
Yeah. No amount of talk about love can describe the feeling that you feel after you do this thing. When you're doing this thing.
It's amazing. It's
amazing. You feel right away.
Because like you were serving people and people like responding with love, really.
Yes. Because you serve with love.
Yeah, because they wanted appreciation.
Yeah, that's the thing that they needed, and you feel, my God, I'm doing the thing that people need, not just for talk or not just for fame or anything, but really needed. You were really needed there. If you weren't there, can you imagine 3-4 days without food, with a hot meal, how they bear it? And it's winter. I mean, it's cold in New York in September, and they have to live work in that kind of condition, and they work like almost 24 hours.
Yeah, actually, we were there like for a few days or for a week, and later, like they started opening like big buildings around, and the whole big buildings, they have like cafeterias or restaurants, so they sort of took over.
Yes.
So we were the first to go and
when the immediate.
To come,
Oh, that's good. Afterward, everybody can do anything, but before that, nobody even think of what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, only our group can know what to do quick. We always do respond to emergency, of course, because otherwise everybody else can help later. When they come in, then we get out. Always the same. That's why nobody know about us, but they know about everybody else. Because that day nobody even dared to go in there. So early. Nobody knows certain because the building can still collapse
yeah,
or
we were
explode.
like in like the building in front of us. I looked up and I said, Jesus, it's like 60 stores up. And then they said, oh, like actually they moved us from the site on the 4th or 5th day because they say, oh, like the beams in the side, they may collapse and they may cause more collapsing of some, and they were scared, so they just move us out from there, and they said we have to like go to the other booth because we had 2 booths there, and then.
I am glad you have done what you did.
Oh, thank you.
It's also good for you.
Yeah.
Well, in this time of saying somebody need to do something, and somebody have to think of what to do. Yeah. So we are a good team, you know? Yeah. I can think and you can carry out. We're perfect, see? No problem. We're very good. Good, huh? You feel good, huh?
Yeah, I felt
see,
very
it was
good,
really needed.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it's not that I send you there for nothing or just to be one of the many organizations.
No, it was really needed.
Yeah, nobody was there for that thing.
Yeah.
At that time.
Yeah. It was like the real thing, you know,
Yes,
really real thing, and then, you know.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. We always quick come in and then we get out. Yeah. When it's done, we're out.
Yeah.
And somebody else there, and then we're out.
Yeah, we like brought the blessing. Actually, I felt very inspired. I felt like, you know, like that your power is with me, and and with food, with coffee, and because they told us, oh, we can get the coffee from Starbucks coffee, and the Vietnamese guy, he was with me, and he said, no, Starbucks coffee, we have to make our own coffee because we put master blessing in it.
Yeah, it's different when you make it. Yes, because so you make it, you see? It's your job.
Oh yeah, that's again about blessed food.
It's a different, that's why they like it so much, because you do it with love and with spiritual blessing. Really, you do bless the food. Or the master power bless it through you is the same. See? If other people cook, it's not the same. Yes, not the same. Even they look the same. Yeah. Wow, my God, we don't hope that, we hope that there's no more disaster, so you don't have to make such a strong coffee anymore.
Yeah.
It was needed, but too strong, huh? Yeah. They need to wake up, that's why. My poor thing. You know, a lot of firemen die there too, because, you see, it's not safe to go in there at that stage. So I thank you for being so brave also.
Thank you, Master.
What to do, you know? What to do? Either their life or your life, you know, some must have sacrificed something. If they go so long without food, how can they take people out? Some people in there need to be taken out. And the quicker they work, the better. Some people are still alive. And they need energy. It's good that we did it, huh? You see, everywhere I send, it's correct time. And it's really needed. It's not that I try to busy you or like, you know, too many organizations already. We came first when it's most needed, you see? Emergency. And then later when many other people, organizations come, we always get out. Or if they don't have enough equipment, we lend it to them or give. And then we go. That's good. So one of the CNN caught it, huh? One person only. Yeah. Yes. I guess they don't really want to report too much about one organization. Otherwise, they could. Yeah, they could. Yeah, it's good so. Good so. We don't want that. We don't need that. We don't care. We didn't do for that. Yeah? Because if we did, we could have called all the newspapers and said, look here, I'm going to do this and that. It's the only opportunity you can take. One organization only here that serves coffee and which is very strong. And blah, blah, blah. You see? You can call them in advance and they come and do it, but we don't care. Yeah.
전 영어를 못하거든요, 스승님. 죄송합니다.
Sorry, Master, I can't speak English.
Oh, I know.
It's okay. 알아요.
수행을 집에서 하든 센터에서 하든 할 때 왼쪽에서 소리가 너무 많이 나도 그대로 참고 여기까지 지내왔습니다.
When I'm meditating in the house or in the meditation hall, I always hear very noisy sound in my left ear.
간음을 할 때는 뒤로 자빠지는 그러한 상황도 있고요.
When I do the gan in, I just falling to the backward.
수행을 이렇게 명상을 이렇게 할 때도 보면은 너무 명상하기가 어렵고
It's very difficult to meditate.
자다가도 2시고 1시고 이렇게 일어나서 고통 속에서 막 헤매고 스승님 책 11권을 그럴 때는 너무 못 견디니까 11권을 뺑 돌려놓고 스승님 도와주세요.
Sometimes it's so miserable and painful while I am sleeping. So I put the key of immediate enlightenment, the 11 books put around me because it's too difficult.
그렇게 하면은 스승님께서 고통을 받는다는 거 뻔히 알면서도 어쩔 수 없이 제가 스승님한테 항상 도움을 청합니다. 스승님 죄송합니다.
I knew that if I do that, you receive the difficulties. But because it's so much pain, I do that. I'm sorry to you.
What kind of pain she has?
어디가 아픈 거예요?
아픈 데는 없어요. 스승님 없는데 사실은 체력도 강하거든요. 근데 이상하게 명상을 하면 간음을 한다든지 하면 왼쪽에 소리가 그냥 맥박 소리가 팍 뛰면서 같이 올라와요. 그러면 사람이 그냥 기절을 하겠어요.
She does not have a physical pain, but when she do the Guan Yin, she has a palpitation, the heart beating very, very quickly, and sometimes she had a shock.
That's not pain.
그거는 고통이
That's
아니에요.
normal.
그건 정상적인 거예요.
The people who do Guan Yin or meditate sometimes the heart beat faster.
어떤 사람 명상할 때 저 심장 맥박이 뛰어요.
And then it calms down.
그러다가 천천히 가라앉게 돼요.
That's no problem. That's not the painful. You make
문제도
it
아니고
too,
고통도
you
아니에요.
make it too much trouble.
당신 스스로 문제를 만든 거예요.
죄송합니다.
I'm sorry, Master.
No, don't be sorry. It's good that you ask. Otherwise, you make a miserable out of nothing.
당신이 그렇게 질문해줘서 다행이에요. 그렇지 않으면 당신 계속 고통스러워야 되잖아요.
The Guan Yin vibration is a very fast vibration, and sometimes our physical body, are not used to it. It cannot be adjusted so fast. So the
관음의
heart just keep
진동이
beating.
아주 빨라서 육체가 때로는 그 빠름에 견디질 못하는 거예요.
감사합니다. 그래도 지금은 이제 많이 나아진 거예요. 나아지고 이제 어쨌든지 그래 네가 죽나 내가 사나 해보자 이런 식으로 지금 명상을 하고 있어요.
Now I feel much better, but I always when I meditate, I make my mind I will win. Just like you die or I die, I make a decision. So I'll be strong.
Oh, don't be so serious.
너무 심각하지 마세요.
It's okay.
괜찮아요.
왜냐하면 이제 스승님이라도 이렇게 뵙고 나면 걔도 이제 또 많은 동생들 속에서 이제 질문하는 거 듣고 그러고 이제 집에 가서 또 다시 새롭게 도전하기 위해서 이렇게 국제선에 이렇게 참석한 겁니다, 스승님.
If I see you and many other disciples, I get encouragement, and when I go back home, and I have more energy to go on, continue my practice.
That's why we come here.
그래서 우리가 여기 온 거예요.
That's why I'm here. Although I just talk nonsense and answer nonsense questions.
그래서 내가 여기 와서 온갖 쓸데없는 것을 말해야 하는 거예요.
But by being here, it does help some people.
예, 그렇지만 그것도 어떤 사람들 도와줘요.
You're just like my dogs.
당신은 내 개랑 똑같아요.
As long as I'm there, no matter I'm talking, I watch TV, I shout, I scream
내가
at
거기서
assistant,
그냥
whatever, they
얘기도
just
하고
sleep.
TV 보고 뭐 하면은 괜찮다고요.
But as soon as I walk out of the room, even quietly, they all stand up. Oh, where are you going? And then run, tuk, 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 tuk. I don't
내가
sleep no
일어서서
more.
그냥 나가려 그러면 어디 가는 거예요? 하고
Yeah.
막 따라온다고요.
It's like that.
아, 당신 그거랑 똑같아.
They sleep in the middle of the room while I'm talking on and discussing things, no matter. They sleep and snoring and all kind of.
내가 그냥 방에서 얘기하고 그냥 있으면은 아무 상관도 안 한다고요.
When I'm quiet and go out and don't talk even, and they wake up.
내가 아주 조용하게 밖으로 나가려 하면 일어선다고요.
You just need to see something. See, Mama is there.
때로는 엄마를 꼭 봐야 돼요.
I have noticed also, not only your case, but I have noticed.
난 알아차렸어요. 당신뿐만이 아니라.
Many questions from Korean disciples that you Korean people are a
많은 질문을 통해서 내가 알아차렸어요.
little bit too serious for your own good.
여러분 한국 동수들은 너무 심각해요.
You always say sorry, sorry, sorry for nothing.
여러분들은 언제나 미안해요, 미안해요 한다고요.
Yes, you have the right to ask me. You have the right to
여러분은
listen to the
나한테
tape.
질문할 권리도 있고요.
You have the right to sleep with my book, whatever make you feel better.
내 책을 베고 자도 되고요. 그런 권리가 있어요.
Yeah, you are a student. Of course, something you don't know, you ask. It's okay.
여러분이 모르는 건 질문하는 건 당연해. 여러분 학생이잖아요.
I don't always scold people because they ask.
내가 질문한다고 항상 꾸지람하는 건 아니에요.
I scold people only very special reason.
아주 특별한 이유가 있을 때만 내가 꾸짖는 거예요.
I cannot always prove it to you.
내가 그걸 여러분한테 증명하지는 못해요.
But I'm always right.
그렇지만 내가 항상 옳아요.
No.
Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master.
So if you ask the right question, it's okay. Understand? Yeah. Yeah. Concerning your left ear, you should listen only from the right ear. For example, if you listen to radio,
왼쪽 귀에 대해서는데요.
you turn loud on the right.
라디오 같은 거 들을 때도 오른쪽으로 들으세요.
If you listen to the telephone, you
전화
listen
받을
from
때도
the right ear
오른쪽으로
only.
들으세요.
Yeah.
그거는 스승님이 시킨 이후로 계속 그렇게 하고 있습니다.
I always do that since you told us.
Yes, yes, and it will. And when you sleep on the right side. Try to, and it
잘
will be
때도
better.
오른쪽으로 자세요.
Yes, it will be better. But the more you pay
그게 더
attention
좋아요.
to the left, the louder it becomes. So just ignore it.
왼쪽에 소리가 나면은 그냥 무시하세요.
Even if the left is there, you continue. You do meditation and don't
왼쪽에
care.
소리가 있더라도
Yes.
계속 명상하세요.
What kind of work you are doing?
어떤 일 하고 계세요?
지금 주부예요.
I'm just a housewife.
Do you have a lot of work in the house? Big
일할 게
house?
아주 많나요?
Lot of kids?
이제 이리저리 이제 뭐 조금 일 보는 것은 좀 있거든요.
어떤 일이세요?
그냥 뭐 동네 일 좀 보는 거예요.
그냥 도와주는 건가요? She just voluntarily help village people. Yeah. 그리고 아이는 있어요?
네, 애들은 많아요.
몇 명이죠?
넷이나 있어요.
She has 4 kids.
Yes.
이제 쉽게 말하자면은 그 동네 통장이라는 게 있거든요. 그게 이제 그 통장 일을 이제 맡아서 이렇게 하고 또 이렇게 어디 이제 뭐 봉사활동 할 거 있으면은 근데 잠깐씩 이제 참석하자면 참석하고 그러는 거예요.
She's kind of a leader of the village neighbors, and sometimes she go to the serve other people. That's it.
So 4 kids are not work enough for you. You have to.
4명의 아이로 만족하지 않는군요.
Wow, you're a tough woman.
당신 아주 강한 여자예요.
No wonder when you sit down to meditate, your body is so weak it couldn't withstand the sound, and your heart beats so fast and
당신이 명상하러 앉았을 때 몸이 견디지 못하는 게 당연하네요.
palpitation and all that.
심장 박동도 빠르고요.
You take some vitamin, okay?
비타민 좀 섭취하세요.
Have some more rest.
휴식도 좀 더 하시고요.
And take care of your family and your husband to perfection first. And if you
가족과
have time,
남편을 먼저 돌보세요.
if you have time and more energy, then you love your neighbor.
시간이 있고 그다음에 힘도 있을 때 이웃을 도와주세요.
Meditation number 1.
명상이 첫 번째고요.
Family, husband number 2.
가족과 남편이 두 번째고요.
Neighbor number 3.
이웃이 세 번째입니다.
네, 감사합니다.
Neighbor number 3 maybe no. Number 1, number 2, yes.
그 첫 번째나 두 번째는 해도 되지만 세 번째는 안 해도 돼요.
You have to take care of yourself also. It's good to help
자신을
neighbors.
잘 돌봐야 돼요.
It's good.
이웃을 돕는 것도 좋지만은
But you must take care of yourself.
자신부터
You are in
돌보세요.
a, like age where you begin to feel a little of the, the time on us. Like me, like menopause, yeah. So our body is a little bit sensitive and not as robust as before. So you take care, you take vitamin, you take more vitamin B12 also, make you more happy and think more positive. Yeah, it helps.
당신도 나처럼 갱년기라서 지금 몸이 이제 바뀌기 시작하는 거예요. 그래서 비타민도 더 섭취하고 자신을 더 잘 돌봐야 돼요.
Yeah. And when you fall backward because you're too tired.
뒤로 넘어지는 거는 몸이 너무 피곤해서 그래요.
Yeah. And when you are tired, you cannot concentrate well on the middle or here. So your sound run all over, and wherever you're afraid it will go there.
당신이 너무 피곤하면은 지혜 아니나 중앙에 집중을 할 수 없고 그러니까 집중이 막 흐트러지는 거예요. 그래서 그런 거예요. 소리도 왼쪽에서 들리고요.
So even though our physical body is ephemeral, but we need to practice so you keep it in good shape.
우리 육체가 얼마 가지 않는다고는 하지만은 그래도 잘 돌봐야 돼요.
If you overwork yourself, you cannot meditate very well. Cannot.
일만 계속하면 명상을 잘 할 수가 없어요.
Okay, take it easy.
알겠어요?
Yeah. Take deep breath, go for a walk. Yeah.
산책도 좀 하시고요.
Put some makeup on for husband.
얼굴에 화장도 좀 하시고요.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah, and you will feel better.
그러면 기분도 더 좋아질 거예요.
Okay.
감사합니다.
Yes, wear decent clothes.
좋은
good
옷도
clothes.
입으시고요.
Buy a couple of clothes and make yourself pretty.
옷도 좀 사시고요.
Alright?
이제 요새 그렇게 많이 해요. 요새 그렇게 많이 해요.
I try to do that now.
Okay. Yeah, take care of yourself. You are important also. Okay?
자신을 돌보세요. 자신이 중요해요.
Help yourself first.
네.
우선 자신부터 돌보세요.
4 kids is enough for anybody.
일은 이제 충분해요.
24 hours work.
24시간 일은.
And if you include in neighbor, then forget sleep or forget
이웃까지
meditation.
돌보면서.
It's terrible. I know. You good heart.
당신 아주 마음씨가 좋아요.
Korean women sacrifice too much.
한국 여자들은 희생을 너무 많이 해요.
Too much is no good.
너무 많은 건 좋지
Yeah.
않아요.
Anything too much, no good. Okay.
무엇이나 너무 많은 건 좋지 않아요.
Korean women restricted too much.
한국 여자들은 너무 많이 제한을 당해요.
And blame themselves too much.
자신을 너무 또 비난하고요.
Be strong.
강해지세요.
Love yourself.
자신을 돌보세요.
Yeah.
그러고
Women
있어요.
are great.
여자들은 훌륭해요.
감사합니다.
Wow. After all your questions, I know that the society influence you a lot. For example, the Korean woman, they're more restricted than the Taiwanese woman. The tradition, more restricted society, more difficult background, too much tradition, too much restriction, and make you feel so afraid. Even of spiritual liberation, you could not bear. You could not bear to believe in it. You believe it, yet your mind still can trick you because of habit to follow tradition too much all the time. And in some society, women are less than men, also. And that also doesn't help. Yeah? But you have to be careful. You are the only one that can liberate yourself from all this binding. Do not let it. Do not let it eat you up. Have to take care. Liberate yourself. Yeah, no problem. Well, Korean men also, sometimes, my God, they demand too much of themselves. When I hear their question, I feel like they are in the army or something. Like they have done something terribly wrong all their life and they always have to feel bad about it. My goodness, what a pity, huh? What have you done? If we have to blame anything, blame God, huh? He made us, huh? Really, Korean people are, feel very, restricted, very serious. The Japanese also. But less than the Korea. I thought the Japanese would be worse, but the Korea was very, very, too much discipline, too much self-blaming, too humble. Humility is good, but self-destruction is no good. Low esteem is no good. Self-blame also no good. All right? It takes always something else outside of you also to make things happen, even if it looks like your fault. So be careful. Don't let people brainwash you into thinking you're bad. So even when you have good experience like that, you keep sorry. I'm bad. I'm only human. Don't worry, okay? Korean people, remember? You're good, very good. One of my favorite people are Korean. I told you all the time. And so you must be good. Yeah? Don't be too serious. Laugh more, enjoy life. You're great. Yeah? At least you have good teaching. Yeah? You can afford to come here and you're still meditating every day and you're improving all the time. Don't be afraid too much. Be good. I'm smaller than you, and I go all over everywhere. I go to heaven and hell, I'm not afraid. I go different countries also. Why should you be afraid? Okay? We're same, see? Same age even. Menopause. Yeah, our life just begin. Begin to menopause. It's a new thing to do. It's a change, a change is always better than nothing. And the man also, lucky, should feel good. You don't ever have menopause. Even though they say it's a menopause, but it's not for men. Should feel very lucky, happy, you're strong. Huh? Wow, my goodness, how much life pressure you, huh? For nothing. Anything could make you feel small and crushed and hopeless, helpless, weak, and no self-esteem, no confidence. My goodness, poor people. Poor me, having such poor people as disciple. So please liberate me, okay? There's nothing worse than self-imposed problem. No? Society can do as much as they want, but if we don't allow, then we're okay. So Korean men, make good example for the woman. Strong, be strong. Believe in yourself, knowing you're good. That doesn't mean you're arrogant. You're just self-confident. You just know the truth that you are good. Yeah? I don't tell lie, and if I tell you you're good, you're good. Yeah? What for I tell you a lie? You don't give me anything. You come here, eat my food, stuff broke my toilet, and then go home. What the interest that I have to tell you you are good? No. No, if I don't have you, I would sleep better. I don't have to stay awake all night, all day, talking until my voice no more. So if I tell you you are good, that's unconditional. It's real. Okay? Because I don't have to. I'd rather not having anybody to tell that they are good or not good, so I can sleep better. Understand, huh? So if you believe me, respect me, then believe yourself, respect yourself. Yeah? Because you are me. We are one. Yeah? After I accept you, you become one with me. Maybe a different body, different part, but one. Yeah, maybe my toe don't look as good as my eyes. You prefer to look at my eyes, it's more beautiful than my toe, but the toe is mine too. See? It makes up the whole of my body. Similarly, maybe you think you're not as enlightened as I am, but you're part of me. You understand? The unenlightened part of me. So, so if you are not enlightened, then it's my fault. I have to work on it. Yeah, I have to cut my nails sometimes, give it a groom or something, and it's going to be good. It's going to be perfect. Together, we're working, yeah? We shine the light all over the corner of the universe of our own body and make it bright and good. And it takes some time, a little bit, but everything takes time. Time is all we have in this world. Oh my God, I wish your Korean disciple more sunny, more smiling. It's difficult in a foggy country, but try. Otherwise, it will be more foggy every day if you don't smile. Bring the sun into your country, then the weather can even change. Yeah, we can change the weather too. So, because all the like-minded people live in that one country, any country, make that weather that way. Believe me. Of course, not enough Korean to make it better, but to make it different, like change into hot weather. But you can change some. At least you change your own weather, in your house, always smiling, you feel sunny. Okay? You don't have sun, you put neon lamp or something. In the shape of the sun, say hello to the sun every day. First thing you do, smile in the mirror in the morning and tell yourself, Master say I'm good. And I am good. Yeah? Yeah, it doesn't cost you anything. It will give you something. If you keep smiling, your life will change. You see how my life changed, guys? Smile all the time. Huh? Yeah. Well, I do look serious sometimes, but most of the time, smiling. That helps, huh? Okay? Korea is great. Yeah, everybody is great. Because I'm great. Okay. Yeah, good, good? Yes. Happy, happy? Yes.